Thank you for visiting Chicago Cars Direct. This is a 2013 Mercedes-Benz SL550 Roadster. It is diamond white over a beige and brown leather trimmed interior, and the original MSRP was $114,350. This is actually really exciting. This is our first new body style SL that we're doing a video on. But we do these videos for our clients who might not be able to come in person. So we show you around the vehicle inside and out, show you every angle, put the hood up and down, the roof up and down, just so you can feel comfortable with the condition and the vehicles that we keep here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the driver's side first and go slowly. There's Kyle. He's going to help with the video today. Hi, Kyle. And then what I'm going to do is go to the quarter panel here, and then I'm going to zoom into the front fender, and then I'm going to zoom out slowly. This is the diamond white paint, which was originally a $795 option from Mercedes-Benz for this vehicle, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is my favorite color combination. It just is perfect with this vehicle. You can see the new redesign for the well, the whole vehicle is completely redesigned, but it looks phenomenal. It has a lot more presence than the last SL. And let me show you the passenger side as well. Here's the passenger side, and I'm going to zoom in again to the front passenger fender. Right here. Then I'm going to zoom out slowly. Just absolutely gorgeous. It's I know it's a 2013, there's not a lot of miles on it, but it is just as nice as it should be, with very low miles and just beautiful. They did an amazing job on the redesign. I'm going to show you the rear glass, and this is the panoramic sunroof. Here's the front glass. There's Kyle again. Hi, Kyle. And then show you the front end. I love the front end. And Kyle, can you turn the lights on? I want to show you how neat the front end looks. Or do you have to have the engine on? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We kind of saw it at the start. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Well, can you pop the hood? Then after we show everybody the engine, we'll put the top down so we can show them how it works. So, but this is a huge upgrade for 2013. This is the new 4.7 liter twin turbocharged V8 engine. Not only does it have a lot more power and torque and efficiency, but it does have a lot more efficiency. So a lot more power, a lot more torque, but now it gets 25 miles per gallon according to Mercedes-Benz on the highway. So it's 429 horsepower now, mostly due to the twin turbocharging, but it's 516 pounds-foot of torque at only 1800 RPM. And that's made it to a 7-speed automatic transmission with a manual shift capacity. So 516 pounds-foot of torque is basically AMG-like performance, and it's amazing. It is incredibly smooth. It really takes the SL to another level. So I'm just going to show you around everything. It is just incredibly clean and well cared for, as you can see. And it should be. Look at the intakes there. Now they're a lot more character now. I love the way the Mercedes engines look. And they dressed this one up a little bit more now for this year. Looks just beautiful. Okay, so that is the engine. Thanks, Kyle. And here's the trunk. The trunk will hold 2 sets of golf clubs, because I think most of the demographic studies will show that most of the people that will buy a $115,000 SL play golf. So they did make it so you can fit 2 bags in the trunk. One thing that you can't tell, but it is a non-smoker's vehicle. It smells incredibly clean, and there's no smoke smells or pet smells or anything like that. Just incredibly clean everywhere. And this is, of course, a power trunk. You're right there. Now, Kyle, can you put the top down? Okay, I'll show you how this looks. Again, this is the panoramic roof. Perfect. Looks beautiful. Thanks, Kyle. You can leave the engine running. Might as well. So this is the cocoa and beige interior. The thing too that they did for 2013 is the interior is incredibly upgraded. It feels like a $115,000 car. Not that it didn't before, but I didn't truly appreciate how much an interior needed to be upgraded until the 2013 model. So let me just show you some of the details. Everything from the stitching. Look at that stitching. So that's cocoa and that's beige. So this is the cocoa, and with the wood grain, it's just absolutely beautiful. All the little details. But I'm going to show you everything just so you can see how clean everything is. There's the door sill. Show you the driver's seat. Oh, it smells great in here. Smells like luxury. That smells like, well, I wish I could bottle that and put that in my house. I just think it's unfair that only cars should be able to smell like this good. Oh, let me zoom into the passenger seat. These are, of course, are heated and cooled seats. So that's perforated leather. And the seats are insanely comfortable. Those are your books right there. 3-position memory on both sides, which is a Mercedes-Benz hallmark, which is always appreciated. One of the little things, a lot of the little things that Mercedes does are really appreciated when you drive the car for a while, because there's a lot of engineering touches that they don't have to do. They could save quite a bit of money by not putting memory seats on both sides, but they do it. They've done it for years. They're one of the few manufacturers that overbuilds their cars. But that's why they have such a loyal customer base. Look at the stitching, goes all the way across the dash. And it's a phenomenal contrast between the cocoa and the beige down here. Okay, let me get inside here now. Thank you, sir. So, I'll show you this. This is the Harman Kardon sound system. That's a 7.1 Logic 7 surround sound system with 14 speakers and front bass. Not bass. There's no front bass. It's front bass. I'll edit that out. One thing I do love is they put a TFT screen. I love the dials. They didn't totally get rid of the dials, which I think would have been a bad move. That's just me. I like a traditional speedometer and tachometer, but they did put a very useful TFT screen in the middle for navigation, entertainment, communication settings are on there. So that mirrors your navigation screen, which is right here. So that's your navigation screen. This is your new generation of COMAND, which is phenomenal. It's a new processor, so it's a lot faster. It's very, very, very sharp. And let me go to navigation up here. So you can see it's a very high definition screen. And one thing, I don't know if you've noticed, but I get in and out of a lot of Mercedes-Benzes. Benzes? I don't know the plural of that. but I get into a lot of Mercedes-Benz vehicles, and this command system is noticeably faster. There was no lag time, which can be a little bit annoying. There's your obviously your surround sound system. This is your heated and your cooled seats. That's your Parktronic system. And for those who are familiar with Mercedes-Benz, this also has keyless go. That's part of the Premium 1 package. The Premium 1 package is $4,900, which is very extensive. It also has the rear view camera, which I'm going to put this in reverse and I'll show you. And look at this new rear view camera system. It gives you an infographic to let you know how far you are from other objects, and it's a lot sharper this year, and again, a lot faster. So that's part of the premium package. So is your Parktronic, which I showed you earlier, and that's your Parktronic display right here. And I don't know if you could tell that, but it's right above your analog clock on the dash top. The analog clock on the dash top is a $250 option. I'm not going to say whether that's worth it or not, but it looks great. But don't you think they should have thrown that in for $115,000? I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that, but it looks great. And then these are your heated and active ventilated front seats. That's also part of your premium package. And so is your AIRSCARF system. That's your AIRSCARF system. I love this thing. I thought it was completely useless until I started using it on other vehicles such as the SL or the SLK. But on a cooler day, not only can you put the heated seats on, but it will blow warm or cold air onto your neck. And yes, it does sound completely useless, but it's phenomenal once you use it. It's a great feature that you don't know you want until you have it. So a bunch of those features are on the premium package. There's your dual zone climate control, and one thing I love for this year is the 7-speed automatic transmission. This feels great in your hand. It's phenomenal materials that they used. It's just very nice, and it looks terrific in the vehicle. It's not a huge. They didn't make the automatic transmission too big. It just fits in perfectly with this interior. It's a little more purposeful. That's your sport and comfort settings for the shocks. You even have an eco mode now. That's why you can get probably 24, 25 miles per gallon on the highway. So that is the interior of the SL550. I'm sorry if I was rambling on, but it's just really exciting to look at this vehicle. The vehicle has 2,753 miles on it. Okay, so now I'm going to put the vehicle in park, and let me show you how to do that. I just hit park. See how that works? Okay. Everything was upgraded on this car. Even the way this opens, even the way the door opens is absolutely beautiful. Everything's got a very light action to it, and very, very solid. The car just feels like much, much more solid this year. Everything just works beautifully. I'm such a fan. And the reason I'm doing this video is that I'm going to go drive it for a little bit. And I do want to show you the wheels. These are an upgraded wheel. It's part of the sport wheel package. The sport wheel package has these 19-inch AMG 5-spoke wheels, and then the sport package braking system. And let me show you all 4 of the wheels. It's a beautiful wheel. And it's very complementary to the shape of the vehicle too. Brings a little bit of sportiness to it. Okay, well that is our SL550. We do have the CarFax report and the AutoCheck report on our website at www.chicagocarsdirect.com. But if you have any other questions that we weren't able to answer for you from this video, please feel free to give us a call anytime. Our phone number is 630-889-0911. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.